Okay, so sets will create a subset of the data. Okay, using some conditions. There are two ways of creating sets. One is by simply selecting from a visualization. Okay, another one is by setting conditions. If the condition is satisfied, then that particular observation is included in the set. Okay. So, for example, so we had the let's go ahead and okay, I'm going to duplicate sheet 7. Okay, let's call that 8, right. So, now I'm going to remove the product name Bevis out. So, now we have the entire data set, well, not quite entire. So, all the customers are included. So, there are 7,899 marks here, right. So, suppose we want to look at just a group of marks. Okay. So, here we have all of these are making loss, all of these customer. So, the detail here is for a particular product subcategory for a given customer. A given customer, how much profit that we made from that customer, right. Okay. So, suppose we want to look at all of these customers, okay, that we have made loss on. All right. So, we can go like this, okay, click and highlight. So, well, didn't quite work out. Let's see. Like that, right. Well, it's still, oh, anyway. So, now if you hover like this, then you get options here. Okay. So, you can, this is your grouping option. So, here is the set option. So, if you click the down arrow, it says create set. Okay. So, all of those customer name, and for each mark you have the product category and product subcategory. So, those are the details that we have. Okay. So, those are selected. All right. So, we can say loss by customer. It is actually loss by customer and product. So, each mark here represents a particular product. Okay. So, all of that is here. So, you can go and look at so the set, when you create a set, a new shelf is opened and you have the set listed here. Okay. Then you can look at describe, so that it will tell you what this is about. So, the fields, what fields are used, right, and the domain for this field has not been loaded. So, when you load, it gives you the product, because the level of detail is product. Okay. The description at the top tells you what other fields are used in the set, right. So, here are the products that are included, okay, and it tells you how many members are there. So, 6,343 members are there, and 20 of them are displayed here. Okay. So, this is for a combination of customer name and the product. Yeah. then you can use that set. Okay, so the thing about the set is available in all future or all other worksheets as well. So you can go and use that set for further analysis. So this is called enumerated set. Okay, the enumerated sets are static sets. So that means the marks included here cannot be changed. It remains exactly the same, right? So then you can use it. Your textbook uses a couple of examples with the loss by customer set. So here you can use the order date, change that to month, right? And then we have so number of records. That will tell us how many orders were there. So let's make that into a bar. Okay, and then we have profit. All right, so profit we want to make that into, so select profit and change the mark to change the mark from bar to a line, and then okay, make it into dual axis, which means it's put both the profit and the number of records in the same pane. Of course, since profit and number of records are two different things, you're not going to make it into you're not going to synchronize. You shouldn't synchronize axis. Okay. All right. Given this, okay. So now, how do we use the loss? So this is all the orders. So we have not used the loss by customer set, right? So let's see. Okay. So we have, these are the number of orders in each of those different months, and this is the profit that we made in all of those months. So if you bring in loss by customer set into filters, okay, so now let's go ahead and the set filter, you have two possible options. Okay. So if you show filter, it will give you all the products that are listed in this set. Okay. So that's one way of displaying, or one way of using filter, but a more useful way is to use in or out of set. So if you do that, then you get only two possible options. Either you're in the set or you're out of the set. So if you select in, so that's going to give you the in set. And the reason why you have this problem here is because somehow the axis got changed. So now we are going, so this is okay, this is loss. Let's go ahead and change this. I don't know why. Edit, fixed, start with 0. All right, so there you go. Okay. So now you have only the transactions in the set are listed. Okay, so there is one other thing that we can do. And okay, and let's duplicate this one. All right, so let's move the in out from filters into color. Okay, and now let's remove the profit. Not take away the check from dual axis. Okay, of course, needs to be cleaned up. Okay, so you can then use the in-out set can be used in color to show how many, in a stack bar. Okay, how many are in the set and how many are out of the set. So that's another possible use for sets.